right. Okay, everybody. OzmanKollects63 here, and we're back again with a Get to the Comics! Come on, do it! No, back to Get to the Comics number 39. And you're probably wondering yourself, Get to the Comics, what is this thing? What are we all about? Well, for anyone who's joining us back again, I'm sure you've heard this all before, but I'm going to say it again for anyone who's just joining us for the first time. Basically, Get to the Comics, we're basically all about bringing together families, communities, and individuals through reading and acting out and having fun, exploring digital comic books from VeVe, Candy Digital, and others out there in the Web3 space. Pretty much, guys, long story short, is we like reading comic books and just having fun and having a good time and just collecting what we love and all sorts of fandom. That's what we're all about on this show. And yeah, big thank you to everyone who's tuning in. I do want to come clean, guys, and just say normally I do these lives, but this is pre-recorded, so please don't shoot me. It's just life and scheduling and all the other fun stuff in between. But we're still here, still delivering the content, so please sit back and enjoy. And now, normally I always have a special guest with me who comes onto the channel to enjoy this comic book with me. And my special guest this time is none other than, you may have seen him around in the X Spaces posting amazing VR photos with our digital collectibles and all sorts of other fun content out there, maybe on Instagram, maybe on X. Is none other than Delco Dude.
Hey, how's it going?
Oop, that's what I want. Go cheer.
How you doing today?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks.
Good. Well, first of all, thank you so much for tuning in and joining me here.
Yeah, no worries at all. You can still hear me fine. Everything's coming through all right.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, that's still coming through nice and clear.
Perfect.
So, but yeah. So, hang on. Sorry, it's just my screen has decided to freeze. So hopefully this is still recording and we're doing okay. But
hey, no worries. Technology for you, right?
Technological difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. But we're gonna keep going and see how we go.
That's what makes it fun, right?
That's it. Even pre-recorded, guys, things can still happen and things go astray. But hopefully we do all right, and we'll see how we go. But now, first of all, yeah, Delco, dude, thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely.
And,
no, I'm happy to be here. Thank you for hosting this, holding these spaces weekly. It's been a pleasure to kind of get a chance to see the comics and actually read them.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like that's what it's all about, because we spend so much time collecting comic books, for the amazing cover art, but very rarely do we actually open the comics and enjoy them and actually get to know some of the storylines and characters. And you might even find something that connects with you, and you end up starting with issue 1 and it goes to issue 20, and next thing you know, you got a whole 6 long boxes full of comics.
Absolutely.
All right, but this is kind of like a fun part of the show where I sort of go. Because I'm a bit of a Schwarzenegger fan, and this is that was the inspiration behind the name of this channel. But this is called. Now I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want them answered immediately. Who are you, and what do you do?
Well, as you kind of alluded to, I think most people might know me just from Spaces, being on X. I still sometimes refer to it as Twitter, but you'll see a lot of my AR content. I love the VeVe digital collectibles side of things. So again, thank you for doing the comic side, because it's drawing me back into VeVe even more so in a whole nother way. But with the characters, the collectibles, I've always been such a fan of photography and the creative side of that, and being able to kind of mix that photography aspect with the VeVe digital collectibles. It's been so much fun. And now I'm starting to get into the music. Maybe people have seen me in that regard. So I'm creating music and kind of putting that with that photography and the VeVe digital collectibles, and really trying to start telling stories using all the different aspects.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, and I do believe you've also quite active over on Instagram as well.
Instagram, yeah, that's probably my preferred platform, honestly. I'm much more of just that content creator. So as you know, this is my first time ever coming on a space. So excuse the nerves, any of that. But it is the first time I've really spoken. Outside of being in VeVe for 4 years, I've had great relationships with everyone there, but have never really gotten up onto that stage. So a first for me as well.
Oh wow! Again, well then, thank you so much for having the courage and the confidence to come and be in a space for the first time, especially on a show for the first time in my show. So I feel honored to have you, sir.
Absolutely. No, you've been nothing but great ever since I met you. We've kind of formed that friendship, and we've been running ever since.
Yes, sir. Okay, well then let's get into it. Let's have a bit of fun. Like I said, guys, that's what this channel is all about. Just having fun, reading comic books, and just having a good time. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the comic book we are going to be covering this time. We're going to be covering Spider-Boy #1, which is, I believe, is the first ongoing solo series for Spider-Boy.
I believe so.
Yes, and you chose this comic book, Delco. Was there any particular reasoning behind this comic choice at all, or just because you really like Spider-Boy?
There's a couple reasons. So the first being, obviously, I'm a big Spider-Man fan as a whole. So this kind of branches off of that narrative. There's some incorporation of Spider-Man, but I have a 2-year-old, soon to be 3, and he walks around saying, "I Spider-Man, I Spider-Boy."
Nice,
The grammar
nice.
will get there eventually,
Yeah.
but it's just really cool. And so this is the first time where I found what I thought to be more of a modern comic, one where there's kind of some dad jokes in there if you're a dad.
Yeah.
The animation's fun, so it kind of can keep my son's attention as we flip through it. So it's kind of a multi-generational thing here, I guess, where I'm kind of learning a new character with him, and hopefully this character continues to grow as he ages.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like I'm in the same sort of boat. Like, no, I've got two kids of my own. Like, no, I've got a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old, and they're sort of like gradually getting into like their Spider-Mans, and they're more like into like a few other different fandoms like Harry Potter and a few other things like that. But they are gradually gravitating towards Spider-Man. So I feel like I'm doing a bit of a proud dad moment there myself.
Absolutely, no, I feel you on that.
All right, well let's jump over here to what we're going to be looking at, guys. So if I go over here and share this screen, bear with me a second, guys. Even though this is pre-recorded, things still happen. That one, right? Okay. So what we're going to be doing, guys, we're coming over here to the VeVe collectibles platform, and this is where we're going to be finding and reading our comic books. So you're probably wondering yourself, what is VeVe? This thing right here. So VeVe, or however way you want to say it. Basically, VeVe is a company based in New Zealand that specialize in premium licensed IP digital collectibles. And they have the licensing for Marvel, DC. They've also got a whole heap of other fun stuff as well. They've also got Star Wars. They've got what else? They've got Disney. I did actually have like a whole long list here of what they actually had from a previous episode. I might even be able to find it. Let me just see if I can find it, because that's what happens when you're not prepared and trying to do life. There it is. Okay, so basically they have the likes of things like United States Postal Service. They've got Coca-Cola, Lamborghini. They've also got Funko, Star Trek, and all other fun stuff as well. But they also have other independent artists as well, like from the likes of Ron English, Alison Bamcat, Tara McPherson. They've got Patrick Hughes, and a whole heap of other sort of fun stuff as well. And you can download they've got an app on the Android and the iOS store. And yeah, you can definitely check it out there. But we'll talk a bit more about it as we progress through the read. But this is what we're going to be covering, guys. So yeah, it says here Spider-Boy #1. And it says, if I go over here to comic details, which might give you a little bit more stuff to read from. Here we go. So it's published by Marvel. It came out in November 1st of 2023, so it's relatively new. It's 31 pages. And it says here, Secrets of Spider-Boy revealed, spinning out of the pages of Dan Slott and Mark Bagley's monumental Spider-Man run. Here comes the spectacular Spider-Boy, and after the events of the end of the Spider-Verse, Spider-Boy's secret history as Spider-Man's sidekick was nearly forgotten forever. But now those mysteries will be revealed while they embark on exciting new adventures together. So yeah, so basically they say this Spider-Boy was Spider-Man's sidekick, but somehow he got the world forgot about him. But now he's back into it, and he's back trying to pick up where he left off. But unfortunately, no one knows who he is. But yeah, we got our writers. So it's written by Dan Slott, and artist is Paco Medina, which I believe is he's the cover artist. No, so he's part of the artist in the actual book. But the cover art is by Humberto Ramos, which is quite popular in the Spider-Man world. And yeah, this is the VeVe blue app, the green app, sorry, where you can actually purchase a comic. But we'll go over that in a bit more detail a bit later on. But yeah, but if we go back over here to VeVe, if it's going to let me without crashing, because that's what computers do. So this is some of the covers you can find over on the VeVe Blue site if it wants to load up. Come on, that's not what I wanted. Sorry, 2 seconds, guys. This is what happens when we get technical issues. There it is. So if I go back down here to Spider Boy. Right. So these are some of the variant covers that we have available on VeVe. So we've got our common cover, which is done by Humberto Ramos. We've also got our uncommon cover, which is done by, back to my previous page, Chris Campana. We have our rare cover, which is this one right here, done by Luciano Vecchio. I'm probably saying his name's wrong, but I'm doing it my best bet. Of course, I've got our ultra rare cover done by Skottie, and our secret rare cover, which is done by David Aja.
And I do really love all of those covers. I think they're great.
Oh no, they're really good. Like, do you happen to have a favorite at all?
You know, I love the original one there, that first one. But I do love Skottie Young covers. There's just something about that, the way he kind of animates those, you know, that style, if you will. I just think it's so cool.
Yeah, same. Like he's always got like this sort of like a very sort of like childlike, playful nature to it. No, very cool, guys. All right, so we'll get into it as well. Also, I can't remember if I did this or not, but I just want to give a quick shout out to our supporters of Get to the Comics in the form of our co-pilots project, which is kind of like it's gradually taking shape. But I want to do a quick shout out to our co-pilots, which is our sponsors / supporters of the channel, which is none other than California Comics, Mint Hunter, excellent guy in real life. Big supporter of what we do over here on Get to the Comics, and also the web V spaces as well. If you follow by the Twitter spaces I host, all those links in that are down in the description if you ever want to check any of that out. Big shout out to other co-pilot, Richard Exhibition, who's been on the show a couple of times now, big comic book fanatic and a fantastic guy in our space as well. And also VeVe Comics is now supporting our channel as well with a giveaway, which will be available at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. And so guys, let's get into it. So if I go down here and I go remove, and oops, that was probably the wrong one, and I go to where's it at? That's what I want. Okay, guys, so this is what we're going to be reading from. So this is actually the trick or read version of Spider Boy, because I was cheap and wanted to get the free version when they had a free comic book day. but you can pick yourself up a copy in the VeVe marketplace if you want to pick one up for yourself. But we'll go over that at the end of the read. And so basically that's it, guys. So yeah, we're going to get into the comic now. We'll whack on some music, and we're going to have a good time. So, Delco dude, are you ready?
Oh, I am ready.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get to the comics. Come on, do it now. Come on, like, subscribe. That's it. Hit the like button. Come on. All right, let's get into it. So if I just get my music all queued up like that. Okay, so here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We have got this is gonna be Spider Boy #1, but this is the Webless Wonder version. But it's basically the same story, just that this is the one that they released on Free Comic Book Day, and you could also, I believe, you can still pick yourself up a copy of this on VeVe Comics.
Yeah, I think I was looking. I'm pretty sure I saw that they were still there.
Very cool. So it's, like I said, guys, it's a 26-page comic, so it shouldn't take us too long to get through. So let's get some music happen. So it starts off a bit fun, bit of a fast pace. So I thought let's kick it off with something a bit more fun. So it says here, Spider Boy, an urban myth or a monster among us. Also, if that's a bit too loud, guys, please let me know, and I will try and turn it down, even though this is pre-recorded, but we'll see how we go. Okay, guys, so it says here, Bailey Briggs spent years as Spider-Man's sidekick. Ooh, that's better. Before he was erased from the web of life. Now, not even Spider-Man remembers him, and he must find a way to survive and rebuild his reputation as Spider-Boy. And like I said before, it's written by Dan Slott. It's a solo run art by Paco, Medina, and with color art by all that other fun stuff there. So you can take a second to look at that if you like. But let's get into it. So our story, whoa, okay, what's going on here? So our story kicks off in a bowling alley. So it says here. So,
perfect. Do you want me to do Spider-Man or Spider-Boy? Both?
Let's see. Well, you're the guest. Which one would you like to do?
I'll take a shot at Spider-Boy.
Okay, do it. So let's see here. So it says here, Spider-Man, your friendly neighborhood superhero, and we've also got Spider-Boy, a kid who says he's Spidey's long-lost sidekick, but people are not sure believe him. So, okay, so you take Spider-Boy and I'll take Spider-Man.
Perfect.
Okay. So you fought this guy before?
Yep, that's Gutterball, the bowling alley bandit. He may look silly, but trust me, boss. He's one of the deadliest foes.
He's one of the deadliest foes. Okay, so he's basically a guy with a machine gun that's firing pinballs, and he's got
something
a
about him.
head.
Yeah, it screams a little deadly.
It's a bit different. Okay, so let's see, Gutterball. What you talking about, Pee-wee? I don't know you from a hole in my head. Stay in your lane. I know you from a hole in my head. Okay, that's it.
There are a lot of puns. I love it.
That's it. But yeah, but I guess we got like Skittles going all over the place, or pins, or however you want to call them. But yeah, it looks like they're right into the action. Okay.
Not happening, GB. Not when you're trying to pin these people down.
We were like, whoa, wow.
Did you just make a bowling joke? Sort of. I mean, I tried. Man, Spidey makes it look so easy.
Oh, here he goes. Give it time, kid. You'll get there. Here, let me show you how it's done.
Wait, don't. His head is a...
It's like...
Instructo ball.
Bang! It's like, ah! Huh! Nice try, Webbs. You lose. Look at that. It looks like... Is it just me, or does like the actual like holes in his head actually look like they move, like a face? And
I think so.
Okay, so...
I want to know how he got into this predicament here with that bowling ball.
That's what I want to know. I want to know this guy's backstory, because I know actually nothing about Gutterball. It's the first time I've seen this character. Very cool. Okay, so let's see. Can Spidey and Spider-Boy overcome their indestructible head?
Think again, ball boy. Spider-Man and me, we're a team. He was just setting you up.
Oh, wait for it.
And I'm knocking you down.
Hey! Whoop, bang!
Clock, talk.
There's like
alley-oop.
It's like whoop, bang! Oh, look at that! Straight down the bowling aisle. Look, it looks like a strike, ladies and gentlemen. Way to go, pal! That was very striking.
Yeah, it's a shame he couldn't be spared.
It's like, oh, that's. I need like a dum like soundtrack or something
right.
like that, just to compliment it. So I can just imagine like our live chat right now be like laughing and blowing up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, big thank you to everyone who's out there at the moment. Okay, enough with the bowling puns already. So,
Gutterball, you're under arrest.
yes, please, jail, anything, just get me out of here. And so, with the exception of one wall, Lucky Lane's Bolorama was saved. Thanks to Spider-Boy, the webless wonder.
Woohoo! No need to applaud. Well, maybe some applause. That might be nice.
It's like, maybe just a little bit. It says, Spidey, we appreciate you dealing with that bad guy, but, are you gonna keep him safe from us too, right? It's like, huh? Who? Oh no, it's like, Mom, he's looking at me.
What's the matter with everybody? They're staring at me like I'm some sort of freak.
It's like, ah.
Oh, come on, really? Before everyone forgot me, I spent 3 years helping out, being a hero. Now, all it takes is one picture of me, monstering out, and you all think I'm...
A threat? Yeah, I know what that's like. But hang tight, kiddo. Let me see what I can do. I know a guy. Yeah, because for anyone who's not familiar with Spider-Boy, it looks like he's got a bit of a wild side to him.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, because like according to that picture,
he's got a little bit of that cockiness to him too.
But he's also got like fangs, and looks like according to his judging by his master, he might have like an extra set of eyes on the side of his head. Ooh, fun fact, ladies and gentlemen. Let's read on, see what we can find. All right, so yeah, the action's over now, so we get sort of like a bit more of a chill out soundtrack now. Here we go. Let's switch it over a little bit. So Spider-Man's just cruising around. Here we go. Okay, so it looks like Spidey's got the paper. He's swinging over to the Daily Bugle. Maybe he's gonna have a chat with JJ. Say, look, leave the kid alone. Just target me like you normally do. Okay, so it looks like we've got two characters. Oh, we've got Robbie and someone else. So who's this? I'm trying to work out who this is. If it's Robbie or the lady.
I'm gonna say it's the guy.
Okay. Did you have a crack at the guy? Or do you want me to?
Yeah, I'll go for it.
Yeah, go for it. Do it.
Can you be more specific, Miss Lane? Did Spider-Man and this boy arrive at your bowling alley separately or together? Okay. Did they say anything that spoke to how they're connected to each other?
That sounds like something you should ask. Oh, that sounds like something you should ask. How about me? Robbie, a word. For years you sat back as Jonah ran stories after story calling me a menace. I could take it, but the story you ran today, calling Spider-Boy a monster, he's just a kid, Robbie.
One who happens to be a monster.
Well, sure, if you want to be all technical, but he can't help it. Come on. Isn't there something you could do, like print a redaction or give him the key to the city?
Key to the Spidey. I'm not the mayor.
You could give him the key to the bowling alley, and he could bowl whenever he wants. How about that?
That works for me.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, that ain't half bad, lady. Good shout.
Man, how quickly that changed.
Yeah, it's just like, why does it... Oh, actually, yeah, okay.
Unlimited bowling. We're good.
That's it. Key to the bowling lane. Free bowling for life. Okay. So we're going back over here. So where's this feast? Okay. Wonder what happens here. So we got, okay. Hi, Peter. If you're looking for your Aunt May, she's not helping out at the shelter today. If I'm doing lady, do you want to do Peter?
Yeah, I'll do Peter.
Yeah, go for it.
That next one.
So it says,
hey, Colleen. I'm actually here to see Bailey Briggs. I've got some news for him.
Last I saw him, he was with Christina New. She and her family have been keeping an eye on him. Okay, so who's Christina New? So there's maybe a possible friend, maybe future love interest. Let's find out.
You want me to play that one?
Yeah, go for it.
Perfect. Despite you're like the one person in the city who doesn't think I'm some weird blood-sucking vampire kid.
Give it time. We'll get over it. Eventually, they'll see you're one of the good guys.
You're only saying that because I saved your life as Spider-Boy. Come on, would you and your family have taken me in? If the first time you saw me, I had all my fangs and extra eyes out?
Oh, please. You unmasked in front of me and showed me you were ginger. That's way more worse than a vampire.
Shut up.
I'm sorry, all the gingers out there. No, you shut up.
Is that Peter?
Oh yeah, I think it is Peter. Do you want to do Peter? Stick with Peter? Why not?
Yeah. How do you do, fellow kids? Bailey, you got a sec? I've got some news for you. Some private news.
Private news. Ooh, and also a little fun fact as well. It says about Spider-Boy saving her life. It was see Edge of Spider-Verse number 3. So if you happen to got that on Marvel Unlimited or something like that, you might want to check that out. All right, so it looks like poor Bailey is just trying to cope with like being a kid. So a kid with secrets, with powers. But at least he's got a light-hearted friend to help him out. So that's pretty good.
Perfect.
Right, here we go.
If this is Spider-Boy news, it's cool if Christy hears it. I told her my secret identity.
Okay, maybe I'll take Peter now that we're like us two as start talking.
Yeah, thanks.
Dude, you've only been back a couple of days, and somebody already knows. You've got to do better than that.
Better? You mean like asking Doctor Strange to do a spell to make everyone forget.
Yeah, okay, fair point.
Here from that's you. Sorry.
Oh yes, me sorry. Yeah, here from today's Daily Bugle. That bowling alley you saved is throwing a special ceremony.
Really?
Yeah, and he's giving you a lifetime pass.
Wow! Shouldn't it be for both of us?
No, bud, this is just for you. It wouldn't be there. I wouldn't be there. You'd be flying solo. Oh, he's doing it all by himself.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
So, is it just bowling for life? Or do I get tokens for the games too?
I honestly have no idea.
Can I bring Christina?
Yeah, don't see why not.
Is the food free? Like the hot dogs at the counter?
Probably not.
Okay, well then, what about the nachos?
Okay, stop. Sounds like the puppies in the background want to get involved as well.
Oh, absolutely. They heard us talking about food, nachos, and everything.
That's it. That's it. You never know. You never know, little puppies. There might be some dogs coming up in the next couple of panels. Like, you know,
there might be. There's definitely something coming up.
I think we got some animals popping up, so maybe they might have a speaking role.
Yeah, they had an idea.
Oh, here we go. It says the farm, the secret laboratory of Madame Monstrosity and her horrifying humanimals. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna have some fun here. We could do like some pigs. We got a pig, a crocodile, and a mouse, and a crazy lady. So let's have some fun here.
All right.
I guess I'll take the mouse.
Okay.
Please, madam, you haven't eaten this in days.
Nor shall I till I find the so-called Spider Boy. How dare he show up out of nowhere looking like one of my creations? Perhaps if I create a new humanol, maybe a bloodhound to hunt him down.
Oh, that old lady who swallowed a fly. Why'd she swallow to get the spider?
A bird to get the spider deep down inside her.
That's so good. Like, fantastic job on the madam. Very cool.
Thank you. Oh, speaking of, I think she's back up.
Oh, she's back in. We've got a report.
A bird? Absurd. This would all be so much simpler if we just knew when and where that wall crawler would pop up next. Yes, computer?
Oh, okay. Sounds. I was going to say, for a second, I thought the computer actually spoke. No, she's looking at it.
Right.
It says here, special award for Manhattan's new hero, Spider-Boy.
What's this? A special day in Spider-Brat's honor? And all are welcome? Perfect. And I know precisely which one of my humanols should attend.
Ooh. Who's it going to be? Ooh, there we go. Okay, here we go. So we're at the bowling alley. It says Lucky Lane's Bowling Alley. Spider-Boy Day. Adults half price. Kids getting free. What are you waiting for? And it has like the main on here. And without further ado, let's welcome our guest of honor, Spider-Boy.
Oh, thanks, guys.
And also got the clap. Nice.
Perfect.
Yeah, not bad, huh?
Yeah, wish my mom was here to see this.
I'm sure she would have been proud.
She's not dead. She's just. Never mind.
Ooh. Go on, get your award. You know, for a second there, I first saw this, I thought it was like Gutterball's head.
I did too.
On behalf of everybody here, I wanted to present you with this. He said, look, he thought the exact same thing.
He thought it too. We all thought it. He just said it. Hold on. Is that Gutterball's head? You didn't have to decapitate him, so you could give it to me as a trophy, did you?
Did you? No, good God, no.
Phew, because that would have been weird. Anywho, speech time.
No speech time. So what's he gonna say? I want to thank my mom, my dad, everybody out there. Oh, but I tell you what, before he gets into that, I think it's gonna start getting a little bit wild. So
wait, yeah.
Let's do a tune change.
Let's hear that.
Get crazy. Okay,
Guys,
let's hear the speech.
I want you to know I'm really bowled over by all of you. Oh, whoa. You feel that?
It's like doom, 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 doom.
What's going on?
It's an earthquake.
In New York?
No, it's that. Whatever that is. Spider Boy, move! It's coming right at you.
Oh no, it's you.
It's you. He knows who it is. Wow, look at this massive fist coming at him. Is it Hulk? Is it Juggernaut? Let's find out.
I really do appreciate a lot of the action and the animation in this one. It's really well done.
Yeah, it is. Actually, let's do a quick soundtrack change because this is getting a little bit emotional here. So it says, "You were there where it all started."
And I'm guessing that's her. Yeah. I don't want to do this. Oh wait, that's
that's
that
Spider Boy.
Spider-Boy?
Yeah,
Okay.
so this is like a little flashback scene to his origin story. So this is where we're gonna learn what happened to Spidey, where he came from.
Perfect.
Let's do it.
Don't do this. I don't want to be a spider. Please, somebody help me. Mom?
No.
Sorry, number 5. Your
That's it.
real mommy can't hear you now. But if it helps, think of me as your new mommy. Because today, by my hand, you are reborn as my Spider Boy.
Ah! And looking, we can see like the little multi eyes come out of his head, and there's the fangs as well. So that's looks like he's got some claws there as well. So that's his little sneaky superpower. So he's going back to the. I think that's what's it the lady.
Take the child back to its pod.
Yes, ma'am.
Bailey? Is that you? Of course it's me, Eli. What do you mean?
Okay, maybe I'll take Eli, and you can stick with Bailey.
Perfect.
Go. Okay, this is Bailey.
What has she done to me?
Bailey, calm down. Trust me, you'll figure this out. Oop. There we go.
And then what? Where could I go? I'm a freak. Look at me, Eli. She crossed me with a spider.
Hey, that ain't so bad. You should see the what she did to the last guy.
Really? What happened to him?
She crossed a cow with a duck, and you know what she got?
No, what?
Milk and quackers. Ah! Well, and once she crossed a porcupine with a turtle and got a slowpoke. It's so bad. Then you know what? She crossed a frog and a pig and got a hamperlim.
Oh man.
It's so I can't help but laugh a little bit.
Wait, my mom used to tell me those. I know one. What do you get when you cross an elephant and a rhinoceros?
I give up what?
Hell if I know.
Hell if I know. And here I was trying to cheer you up. Hell if I know. That's a good one.
I actually did think that was a really good one.
Actually, it was pretty good there. Oh, okay. Here comes Man's back.
Give me 1 second. My page just got lost.
That's all good, mate.
There we are. Hell if I know. That is good. I was wondering what to try next. What a splendid suggestion, number 5.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's me too.
Yeah,
What? I didn't say anything like that. We were just joking.
Oh no, what's he done?
An elephant and a rhino. Transforming a subject into 2 animals at once. This will be quite interesting. Bring number 4.
Eli! Oh wait, sorry, that was you. Oh, that man.
Thank you, number 5. I never thought of this without you.
Oh no.
Please don't. It was a joke. I didn't mean...
Bailey!
Eli, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh no, so his mate's gone off to get a help. So he's gone off to get a hell if I knowed. So let's Let's see what the obviously this is obviously who this is. So now we're back to our action shot. So this is what's happened here. And boof. So this is what's become of Helifino, his mate Eli. Spider-Boy, who is this guy?
Ugh, Helifino.
Well, if you don't know, he's kind of like a Helifino. It's like, oh, that's his name.
Oh, I know, it's so good.
But look at this, guys. This is what you get when you cross an elephant and a rhino.
No. Ugh, Helifino.
All right, he's into it.
He's what you get when you cross a rhino with. Hey, that was my ball.
Oh no, he broke his ball. You crack jokes. Helifino crushes your skull.
I didn't mean it. Please don't.
No. Stop right there.
Christina, what are you doing?
Saving you. You're stuck in a wall. And so he's better ready to punch him right through the wall. But can she stop the might of the Helifino? Can she? Helifino.
It's the joke that keeps giving.
It's like the joke of the show.
Yep. Not anymore. Now, don't ever do that again. Promise?
Alright, I swear.
Good. Leave the superhero wing.
Oh, it's the kid with the super speed.
And spider strength.
It's like bang, 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 bang. It's like zipping all over the shop, like boosh, boof, boof.
Oof.
Strength of a bug. I have the skin of two. Two of those. Two of those words that I can't say. Stop me from squashing you.
Whew. It sounds
pachyderms. Pachyderms. That's the word I was trying to say.
Yeah.
That's it, because there's a rhino and elephant. There's two pachyderms. Write that down, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, that was a mouthful, that one.
that was tough. Good job.
Oh, here he goes. He's
oh yeah. I got something that'll get right through the thick hide right here.
Look at that. Look at that. Can he pierce the strong hide, or is he just gonna upset him and just laugh at him? Was that it?
No, I'm just getting started. Give me a sec. This is kind of tight, actually.
Enough fooling around, you lumbering brute. You have him. Oh wait, that's the lady.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, my bad. It's like,
and then
like,
Now, show me what I need to see.
oh, there she is. She's looking at him from the monitor.
Unmask him.
Unmask him. It's like, no. Let's see what's gonna happen. Yes, ma'am.
Not to make your life easier or anything, but the mask comes off better from the front.
Okay, he's pulled the mask down, and what has he seen? It's a barcode. That's a... Oh, yeah.
I knew it. You are one of my creations. But why don't I remember making you? I must know. Tell me, boy. Out with it.
Never.
Ooh,
I
never.
finally got something over on you, you witch. Because everybody's forgotten me. And that includes you, Eli. You really don't remember how it's my fault? You're a...
He says, how do you know my name? The monster! Oh, no.
freak.
Hey, put him down, you weirdo. Yeah, you monster, let him go. Stop them. Oh, sorry.
Stop them, my pet. Crush them.
Roar! Uh-oh.
Shut up, all of you.
Oh, okay, she's crushed the monitor, so that's it. There's no more interruptions. Now you can do the deep and meaningful and try and reach to the inner Eli.
It doesn't matter what they think, or what Madame M thinks. All that matters is what you think. You don't want to be a monster, Eli. Make a choice, and don't be one. It's that simple. Just choose what you want to be.
What's he saying? Don't listen to him. What's going on up there? Hell if I know.
Hell if I know what's going on. Let's see, what's he going to do? Is he going to keep bashing him, or is he going to have a moment of clarity or a moment of inner realization? Let's find out. I'm done here. You got what you wanted. I'm heading back to base.
But I want Spider-Boy. Where is he?
He turned into a bunch of spiders and got away.
He can do that?
Don't ask me. You give him his powers.
I did, didn't I? That must be better than I thought.
Look at a little proud little moment there. Haha. He's gone. We're safe now, right?
Maybe you are. New York still thinks I'm a monster too.
You're gonna be alright. I have faith in you. In fact, I bet the next time you run into the guy, you'll beat him.
Nah, Christina. The next time I see him, I'm gonna save him.
I'm gonna save him. To be continued.
Woo!
Alright, that's the end of the story, guys.
Yeah, I really do like that one.
Yeah, it was different, isn't it? Like, it was sort of fun, like a bit different. Like,
it doesn't take itself seriously. Which I appreciate.
Well, that's right. It's just fun, like, just like the little like bowling puns at the start.
Right.
The name of the animals as well. Like even that like the little deep and meaningful moment like between himself and Eli. Like I even found myself giggling a little bit at some of those jokes.
Yeah, exactly. Hell if I know, right?
Hell if I know. That's gonna be the quote of the show tonight, guys. So write that down.
Yeah.
I can imagine right now, like in our chat, everyone's going, hell if I know.
I hope it keeps going.
That's it, guys. I'll definitely be looking back on this, like, after it airs and see what everyone's been commenting. Big thank you to everyone who's taking the time to comment in our chats. If you're there commenting, I hope someone's commenting.
And I do hope everyone's liking the video as well, because what you do here is just so much fun. Honestly, just getting up here, being able to read through the comics and the environment you created. I know I appreciate it, and I know a lot of others do as well.
No, thank you very much. I do appreciate that. And I also invite anybody out there listening, if you are interested on coming on Get to the Comics and you want to have some fun, read a digital comic book, don't be afraid to give us an email, gettodacomics@gmail.com, which I believe is down in the description of this video, or you can hit me up on X. All those details will be coming up at the end of the show. And so far, like I said, we're up to 39 now, and every guest I've had on so far has had a very positive experience, and I'm hoping to keep it going for as long as I possibly can.
Well, I know we appreciate it, so thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you. And but yeah, guys, that's Spider-Boy number 1. So we just turn this off now. But yeah, it was a fun read. I really enjoyed the introduction to the story. A few different characters I'm not familiar with.
Yeah, there seems to be a lot that this series is introducing. So again, I really hope we see more of it.
Yeah, and I do believe we do have quite a few of these on VeVe already. But we'll maybe have a cruise over the market and check it out in just a minute.
Perfect.
Fantastic. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, just a quick little recap. So yeah, so it starts off with Spider-Man and Spider-Boy like taking out Gutterball in the bowling alley here, and has a bit of a deep and meaningful, like with Bailey trying to find his place in the world. Spider-Man gives him the keys to manages to strike a deal where he gets the keys to the bowling alley, free bowling for life. Who doesn't like that? And then, of course, we get a little glimpse into Bailey's past, like, how was he created and how was he meant to be? Because I think I'm still going to try and get familiar with Spider-Boy myself. But I do think he's not from Earth 616. He's from another different Earth or something like that. All right. Well, so yeah, guys. So so this is so you can find this over on VeVe. I mean, this is actually the trick or read version that we've been bringing off for today. And also a little fun fact as well, this is actually the VeVe Comics Reader app that you can actually download for your mobile device, whether that be your phone, your tablet. And that's what we've been using to read our comic books, because to read the comic books, you actually need to download this application. And it's very simple to use. All you need to do is basically, after you create your account on VeVe, you download this and you connect your account to it, and then this is what you use to basically read your comic books. So just a little basically just a little snippet of some of the stuff I've got. So it all comes like in a nice little sort of like scrolling platform. You just basically choose what you want to read. Let's see. Let's take. It's gone from the top, but let's do this one for example. So we've got Powerpuff Girls, and basically you just sort of read it that way, and then you can slide. You can do all sorts of fun stuff with it, and that's how you enjoy your comic books. Delco, do you use the reader app at all? So how's your experiences been with it?
It's actually been really nice. So I was never a very traditional avid comic reader. So I've really only seen the digital side of it. Obviously, I've owned comics in the past as a kid, flipped through them. But this has kind of been a great point for me to really jump in, catch up on some of those classics, and kind of jump into some of these modern ones like Spider-Boy here. But that's been working seamlessly for me. I can't say I've used it a ton, but I've been using it more and more as more have been coming to the platform.
Yeah, definitely. Like me in particular, I've been trying to scoop up a whole heap of like one gem comics at the moment,
right?
Just so I could basically have like stockpile it for the channel, so I've got something to read.
Exactly.
And so it's working out pretty well. So yeah, guys, so that's the VeVe comics application. So you can get that in the Android and the iOS store. I think it's at basically if you just Google VeVe comic reader, you should be able to find it, and it will be nice and it'll be basically green. Like with the green VeVe logo, and yeah, that's basically how you read the comic books. So if we cruise, I probably shouldn't have hit that; that was a little premature. If I go over to where's it gone? That one. So if we head back over here over to the VeVe comics or the VeVe Collectibles platform, let's have a little look about if you were interested in picking this up in the marketplace for yourself. What are they going for? So just to give you a brief overview, when you create yourself an account over here on VeVe, you basically just do a little bit of KYC, which is know your customer. You create yourself an account. You load it up with your preferred payment method, whether that be Visa, MasterCard. They also do Google Pay and Apple Pay and all that sort of stuff as well. Though I personally wouldn't recommend it because they do charge you quite a bit in fees, whereas you can do it all from the main page here yourself. And yeah, basically once you've done all that, you can load your account up with what they call gems, which is the in-app currency. So a gem is more or less pegged 1-to-1 to the US dollar. So 33 gems is $33, and et cetera, et cetera. And if you're interested in these comic books and you want to pick yourself up one, the common is currently going. So when I click on it, it actually comes up with an actual marketplace. So you can actually buy these. Then you can resell it in the marketplace, and then someone else will buy it for whatever you're willing to sell it for. And yeah, that's how that sort of works. But if you want to pick yourself up one of these, there is one going for 33 gems on the floor, which is actually quite pricey for a comic book. But I think this, sorry, quite pricey for a common. But I believe that's justified because of his such a.
It's all for that Helifino joke.
That's all. That's it. That's all for the Helifino joke. That's why people buy it for. And then if we go back over here, so it's just, I won't go over each of them. It's reset. Okay, so yeah. Oh, let's go with this one. So if you're actually interested in getting the trick or treat version, which is what I got, much more affordable. It's only 2 gems and 15 frags on the floor. So if you want to get a great starting off point, you can always pick yourself up one from there. And when I say frags, it's that's another funny story. Is we were having a discussion once on one of our WebV spaces out on X, and we're talking that basically because we've got gems, what do you call smaller denominations of gems? Because obviously the US dollar has dollars and cents, we've got pounds and pence, and
right.
That sort of stuff. It's so what do you call smaller denominations of gems? And it was actually D1 and only that came up with frags. So now when we say it, so 2 gems and 15 frags or something.
That's
like that.
Awesome.
Yeah, it is very catchy and
it is.
It works quite well.
I'm going to use it from now on.
That's it. Write that down, ladies and gentlemen. But as we can see here, as we scroll down the market here, all the other Spider-Boy titles are actually available. So I think it goes all the way from 1. I think we're up to somewhere around 12 or 13 or something like that. They're introducing different characters. Obviously, I won't go through all of it, but if you do want to check this out for yourself, you just got to go over to veve.me/collectibles, and you can check it all out there yourself. And then going back to basically the comic book we just covered, if you are interested in getting yourself a uncommon cover, they're going for 14 gems and 99 frags on the floor. The rare is going for 27 gems. The ultra rare, which is the Skottie Young version, is actually going for 129. So that's quite up there in the way of ultra rares. But I mean, it's a Skottie Young cover, so it's quite merited. And then you got the secret rare, which is going for 700 gems on the floor. So again, they're kind of up there on the pricier side. But if that's something you're interested in, those options are there and available. Right. Let's see, what else can we talk about? So if we go over to, and now the other, actually, let's go over to the marketplace. Let's do a little demonstration of the marketplace. Also as well, Delco, if there's anything I missed or anything you want to add to any of this, by all means, please feel free to chime in at any point.
No, I appreciate it. No, you're doing a great job. You've got this down.
Yeah, thank you. Now, as we come over here to the VeVe at the VeVe marketplace, this is some of the other cool stuff they do. So they also do they do digital collectibles, and they also do digital comic books. And just to give you an example of some of the stuff that you can find over here, they've got things like the likes of, they've got like a Maserati, they've got Batman, they've got Rambo, James Bond, all other fun stuff. What about you, Delco? Is there anything in particular that you like to collect on the app, collectible wise or comics? Is there anything in particular that you like to target, or you just sort of have fun with a bit of everything?
I have fun with a bit of all of it. Again, like I kind of said at the start, I really like using the AR feature and kind of making different photos. So I try to kind of stay up with a lot of the drops and kind of get different things so I can do different shots and things. But I'm also thinking when that VeVeverse does come around, some of these pieces, just the way you can use them and build them the same way I use them already in AR, I'm looking forward to that. So the collectibles are definitely, there's something about them. I really like kind of having as many as I can.
Yeah. I mean, I'm the same. Like, I don't so much dabble too much in like the augmented reality side of it. Only just because, long story short, I'm not very good at it. But
it's tricky.
Oh yeah, because that's another thing you can do with these collectibles, ladies and gentlemen, is that you can actually display them in augmented reality on your mobile device. So I mean, I would like to maybe I might do a separate video, like display it, of how to actually use it. So if you like to see that, guys, let me know in the comments or down there in the description, and we'll see what we can do. But only because I don't want to do it now, because I think my computer might get stretched to the limit and it might crash. but yeah. So but other than that, you can click on it, you can enjoy them. One of the great benefits of digital collectibles is that you don't have to worry about storing them. It's always in mint condition. You don't have to worry about your kids pulling it apart, which is one thing I always stress about when it comes to physical stuff. And it's always there for you to enjoy, and it's all there on the convenience of your mobile device. So you can take it with you anywhere. You can go cross-border with it. You can take a 300 or so collectibles, 300 or so comics with you, and you can take it like anywhere around the world. Because for someone who's actually moved from Australia to the UK and trying to move around like 2 long boxes full of comics, it's a right pain. But in the convenience of this app, it's all there on your phone. You can take it with you. That's one of the things.
That's such a good point with the traveling, and you always have it with you. I do a lot of hiking, so I take a lot of pictures out in nature and things. So to be able to just kind of have it with you wherever you are and capture that moment, it's not to be understated. It's really cool. But also just the space aspect, collecting something and not having to take up that physical space in the house, especially with a young child in here.
Oh, yeah.
It definitely helps that way too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, I don't get me wrong, I do have like some physical collections as well. Like, I do actually have started to amass a nice little Funko Pop collection. And but this is just like so much better because, like I said before, you don't have to worry about storing it, condition, and all the other fun stuff. So it's definitely a step in the way forward. But in saying that, it's not going to outdo physical collection at all. Like, physical collecting is always still going to have its place. This just merely complements it.
Exactly.
And this is another fun thing that VeVe likes to do as well. They also do comic books, which is what I'm sort of more into. And they have everything from the likes of, they've got Spider-Man, they've got Fantastic Four, they've got Hulk. They've also got some other fun stuff as well. They've got like Powerpuff Girls, because they've recently just picked up the licensing for Dynamite Entertainment. So now they get all the other fun stuff like Powerpuff Girls. They've got Red Sonja, Vampirella, some other fun stuff as well. And there's basically a comic there for everybody. So it's actually really good for this channel too. So because as long as VeVe keeps dropping comic books, I'll always have something to talk about.
It is. It seems every time I've been opening the app recently, more and more are on there, and every time I'm like, oh, that's on here now. That's awesome.
I know.
They're definitely heading in the right direction with that.
Yeah, I've been saying that as well. Like, we've got a big, massive, what we call a burn event coming up shortly, which is very, very exciting because what they're going to be doing is that when these drop, they sort of sit like in a storefront, so to speak. So and then they basically just sit there until they're sold. But recently, VeVe is just implementing a burn mechanism. So basically, anything that's still set left in the market after a period of time is basically going to get burnt, which means it gets basically taken out of the market and off circulation. So there's going to be varying edition sizes for all these comics, because all of them have varying edition sizes, like ranging from 20,000 editions to 10,000 editions, all the way down to 1,000 editions. So it's an exciting time. And also they've recently just updated the app as well, because one thing I noticed is I never actually noticed this before. They've got these little medals on them now.
Right. Yeah, it's showing that you have it in your collection, I believe, right?
Well, I don't actually know, because these ones are red, and then if I go over here to my collection, I notice that the ones that in that collection, I mean, because that was my first thought as well. But then I've got these ones in my collection, and they're orange. I was like, so what does this represent? It's like, is this some kind of leveling system, or I'm not sure.
Interesting. I did notice that today. I went in there, and I also noticed that the collectibles and the comics, they seem to be bigger than they were the image of it.
Yes, they are. Yeah, that is correct. They've stretched the image out, so it just goes to show that VeVe is always improving, always building. They've been around. I think we're up to we're in our 4th year now, I think.
Yeah, in March I'll be on for 4 years, so probably just over 4 years now.
Oh wow, yeah. I think I'm coming up on May. I think was when I first got into the app in 21.
Perfect.
And same thing. But yeah, like I said, guys, they're always building, always innovating, and just they've come leaps and bounds. Like in the last 4 years, I've been following the platform. But yeah, just to give you a small example of how this actually works. Most of the comic books are like the other one. Like you click on it, like I see something I like, I click. Like this one, for example, just dropped today actually, or yesterday, and they all have various different covers. So most of them have a common, uncommon, a rare, an ultra rare, and a secret rare cover. The rare and ultra rare covers are normally VeVe exclusive covers, so they only exist on the VeVe platform. So you can't find these in real life, which is another very cool collecting aspect to it. So you might only collect the ultra rare the rare or ultra rare covers of any particular artist that you follow, because that's one of the things I actually like to do. I collect a lot of the ultra rare covers. But yeah, so that's basically what's happening there. And now, normally what I like to do, just because I'm not actually sure how much money I've actually got, 20. Damn, I don't have enough. Because I normally like to. I know. I always like to try and display how to actually buy something on the app. I haven't had the.
I always go in there. I'm like, oh, that's only that much. I can get that right. Oh no.
It's like no, just you click on it. So you need to upload one more gem. I was like, It's like, oh no. But yeah, so that basically sums up the VeVe collectibles platform. Delco, was there anything there that I might have missed, or anything you want to add to that at all?
The only thing I could have thought of was I don't know if I missed it, but the MCP program. So when you have those different covers, just the different values associated and how that's kind of being implemented.
That's right. So basically, another little fun fact to this guy is that they have a master collector program. So what you can do is, as you build your collection, as you build your experiences points, you basically get yourself a ranking. So this here says I'm level 51 and my rank is platinum level 2, which is not too bad. And every time you buy something on the app, whether that be you actually opening the app, you interact on the app, post stuff in chats, or just buy things, you complete sets, they all go towards accumulating master collector points. And then what you can do is you can actually use those points to go for specific drops. There's also plans in the works to sort of make them you need X amount of points to go for exclusive collectibles that are only available that way. And it's just another fun way to sort of gamify things. And basically that's just sort of the long and short of that.
Awesome.
Let's try the one last. Okay. This is the other aspect of this platform as well. So, VeVe, this blue one, they basically call this VeVe Blue, which is the VeVe Collectibles platform. But if you go over here to VeVe Green, so this is the VeVe Comics platform. Now, what this basically does is this keeps up with the more modern comics. So every Wednesday, all your latest comics basically get dropped on this platform first. And then then a little bit later on, that's when your local comic book shop will receive them. So, but one thing you can do is you can actually get your the week's comic in digital format here first, and then you can go out and get the physical copy from your local comic book shop. Delco, do you do that at all?
Go to the local store and get some.
Hmm.
I will. I know there are some people out here. I'm in Arizona, so I know there's some people out here from VeVe, and they've recommended some really good ones. So I'm hoping to check out some different stores soon. But that is something that really I really do appreciate, is the fact that you can kind of match these now. You can have that digital one, and you can have that one you don't touch in person. So it adds that little bit of extra layer to it, I guess you could say.
As a little bit of adds options, and
exactly
people like options. But yeah, but so over here, like basically they drop the latest Marvel comics. Also they drop Star Wars. They've recently just picked up the licensing for Dynamite Entertainment as well. So we've got the likes of Red Sonja, Thundercats, Vampirella, and some other fun ones as well, like Silverhawks. And all sorts of other cool stuff as well. And they also have the licensing for other different publishers as well. Like, for example, they've got Ablaze, which they've been sort of targeting more of the older, more mature comics, like in the way of the Sumerian. Like, so they're like Conan the Barbarian stories. And other sort of fun stuff as well, like Queen of the Black Coast, Sumerian Red Nail. So there's a lot of Conan-based stuff. And they also got one more as well, called Humanoids, which I actually haven't read any of their comics, but they look really interesting. Have you read any of their comics at all, Delco?
I haven't yet. No, I've seen them on there though. I want to. I'll definitely check them out.
Yeah, definitely. Well, here we go. There's another from Blazers, Captain Harlock. If you're into sort of anime, like space pirates. VeVe does also have anime on the app as well. But yeah, very very cool. So you can come over here. You can basically choose what you want. And they have two. They normally have two options. So let's go this one for example. Let's go Hell Hunters number 2. So basically it says over here, like you can come over here and it gives you two options. So you've got the comic, which is basically, think of it kind of like a PDF file. So you can buy it, you can read it, and you can read it in the VeVe Comics app, and that's about it. That's about as far as it goes. But if you want to take that extra step, the extra leap, if you're a little bit more interested, you want to pay a little bit more, you can click on Limited Edition Comic. And that takes you over to this page. So from here, you have a chance of getting a randomly assigned variant cover, whether that be a rare or a secret rare. And it says here, limited edition comics give you all the features of a standard comic and extend your collecting experience by allowing you to view it in augmented reality, earn Master Collector Program points, and sell it on the VeVe Markets app. And more, when you upgrade this comic, you'll receive a randomly assigned rarity from available editions, and all comics can be read on the VeVe Comics Reader app until you sell it. So if you take the extra leap, it basically gets minted on the blockchain, and basically becomes a digital collectible. You can own it, you can enjoy it, you can actually sell it on the VeVe marketplace when you want to get rid of it, and you accumulate Master Collector Program points for holding it, which is very very cool. But and also in saying that as well, if you did decide you wanted to get the comic to start with, and then wanted to upgrade to the limited edition comic later, those options are available as well. And to buy one is very very straightforward. It's all you do is you basically find what you want, you put it in your shopping trolley, pay with your chosen payment method, and then pay with it that way. And all of this also gets connected to your VeVe account as well. So if you were to buy something on this site, it will appear in the collection of your VeVe wallet. And I think that's about everything I can cover on this site, I think. Unless you had anything to add, Delco, that I might have missed.
No, I think you did a great job.
No, I think we've done it.
I think you got it.
Okay, I think we're sort of winding down and getting towards the end of the show, guys. Because I think like I said, we've covered Spider Boy number 1. We've gone over the VeVe the VeVe platform, what they have, how to buy stuff, the VeVe Green platform, and all the latest stuff you can find there. All the links for these sites will be in the description of this video, whether that be VeVe Comics or VeVe Collectibles. There's also a few other sites out there in the Web3 space as well, with the likes of like Candy Digital and McFarlane Digital Toys as well, who also deal in different digital collectibles and comic books as well, because Candy Digital's got all the DC stuff if you're into your DC, and McFarlane Toys Digital also has all the fun Spawn stuff. So different options for you to check out if you feel inclined to do so. And yeah, I think that more or less starts wrapping things up, unless there was anything else that you wanted to add, Delco, or if there's anything other projects that you wanted to shout out, or anything else that I might have missed.
No, I think we covered it all. Again, I appreciate you allowing me to come on here. It's been an absolute blast. So hopefully, again, we'll do it one day in the future. And other than that, yeah, I'll just keep putting up my AR photos and doing the music thing and kind of taking it day by day.
Absolutely. And also, before I go, guys, I did actually mention that there was a VeVe supported giveaway with this stream as well. Now, normally I do them live, and I do like a little StreamYard picker tool with a hashtag and all that sort of stuff. But because this is pre-recorded, I'm sorry if you guys just found that out now. I do apologize. But basically, because this is pre-recorded, I've been trialing something a little bit different. So what I want you to do is, in the comments of this video on YouTube, just basically write what you enjoyed about the. Actually, I tell you what. Not only do you first of all hit the like button. That's very important. Okay,
Absolutely.
Hit the like button, subscribe, and all that jazz, because it does help grow the channel. We're up to 165 subscribers at the time we're recording this, so we are gradually growing. But we're basically on the road to getting monetized. So we need to get to 500 for that. So if you guys can subscribe, hit the like button, that would be greatly appreciated. Now, in the way of the giveaway, what I want you to do is I want you to not only comment what you liked about the reading, but also what two animals would you put together and come up with a name for it. Let's have a bit of fun with this one. And
that's an awesome one.
Yeah, let's do that. And then basically everyone who comments, I will do a separate video, probably the mid the following week, before the next episode of Get to the Comics, and we'll put all the names on a wheel of names. We'll spin it, and then we'll do the giveaway that way. And basically that giveaway will be a random VeVe digital comic that we've just been displaying here on the channel. So very, very cool. And also, just in the way of giveaways as well, I do have one last giveaway, but unfortunately it is not for you listening out there in the crowd, in the audience. It is actually for my guest. So Delco, as a little thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to come and read this comic with me and come and chill and have some fun in the space, I have got one of these for you.
Oh, awesome.
Wrong button. That's better. So basically what these are is they are interactive Get to the Comics exclusive pins. So basically they're animated, they flash, they move around, and these are actually designed by a member of our community, our collecting community, who goes by the name of Davo. Fantastic
awesome
artist. Yeah, awesome work. Fantastic bloke. He's been responsible. He was actually the one responsible for creating the Get to the Comics logo with the helicopter. He's done work on various other content creators' channels, such as Real Uncommon Podcast and Collectors Gone Digital. And yeah, amazing artist. And he's also got some really good stuff in the pipeline as well, which I'm very, very excited to share a bit later on. But it's not quite ready yet, but it's getting there. So Delco, I would like you to choose a pin of your choice, and all I require is an ETH-based wallet, whether that be MetaMask or Coinbase, just something I can send it to, and I will get that out to you ASAP.
Perfect. Yeah, let's go with that first one.
The blue?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Awesome. Let me just write that down so I don't forget, because sometimes I forget stuff. Blue to Delco. Done deal.
Perfect.
Okay.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries at all. Okay, guys, I think we're getting towards the end of the show now. So this is kind of like the little like a wind down period now, where I sort of say like, big thank you to everybody who's taking the time out of your busy day to come and chill in the space with me, to come in and chill on the show at the time of this recording. If you've been interacting in the chats, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys basically interacting, having a bit of fun there. Like I said, I normally do these live, but obviously life and scheduling and stuff. This is pre-recorded, but yeah, again, I appreciate everybody who's just tuning in now. If you're finding this for the first time, like I said, please like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And yeah, please participate in the giveaway. Let me know what you liked about the reading, and two animals that you would put together and come up with a really cool name for it. Looking forward to it. And again, big thank you to our supporters, part of our co-pilots program who are supporting the show. Big shout out to California Comics, Richard Exhibition, and VeVe Comics for helping us support the show. And again, if you guys want to follow me, this is me here on X, OzmanKollects63. Send us a DM if you're interested in coming on the show. Just please make sure that you mention Get to the Comics, and because I've been getting a lot of bots and a lot of spam and all sorts of stuff lately. So please, if you are legit, let me know that you are a real person. And yeah, and also as well, guys, if you do feel inclined to do so as well, I've got links to some donation pages there as well. One of them being Buy Me a Coffee. Obviously, you don't have to use them. I don't expect anyone to use them, but those options are there and available. If you really do enjoy what you've seen and you want to contribute a different way, I would definitely appreciate it, because everything, all donations always basically get rolled back into kind of a kitty, and everything goes towards basically keeping the lights on. And if we get enough traction, it will start going towards things like giveaways and maybe memberships and stuff when we get up to the monetization stage. Because I've got so much I want to do with this channel, but unfortunately, it requires time and money, which I have very, very limited amounts of. And yeah, guys. Okay. Well, on that note, I think that's gonna be the end of it. So I think I've covered just about everything. Let me check. Yep. Okay. Cool. All right, guys, as I get my my outro music together, again, big thank you, Delco, for coming on and being on the show with us today, and also big thank you for taking the leap, the bound, the step, for actually going outside of your comfort zone and actually speaking on a show and actually getting involved and getting interactive, mate. I know it's a very nerve-wracking thing to do, and I really do appreciate you taking the first step here on our show.
Oh, I appreciate the words, and I had an absolute blast. So keep doing what you're doing.
Excellent. No, absolutely, guys. Like I said, as long as everyone keeps coming back, we'll try and keep holding these for as long as we can, and also just because it's fun. And that's what it's all about, guys. Just having fun and collecting, connecting with others, and just enjoying the collecting experience. Actually getting inside your comic books and actually reading them and enjoying the characters, the stories. Because sometimes, we like I said before, we collect them more for the artwork, but sometimes inside the actual comic book themselves, the artwork is even better than the cover art. So read your comic books, guys, because you never know what could be inside. And of course, guys, stay tuned next week, because again we'll have another episode, another comic book, and another special guest on. And on that note, guys, I'm gonna get my outro everything together. So this has been Spider Boy. It's been Get to the Comics. Come on, do it. Like, comment, subscribe. Come on. Spider Boy number 1, number 30. Get to the Comics number 39. With Spider Boy number 1. Big thank you to everyone who's been listening in. Big thank you to everyone who's been commenting. Big thank you to everyone who's participating in the giveaway. And again, massive thank you to Delco Dude for coming on the show. Please make sure you follow him on Instagram. I'll make sure I put a link in the description of this video. Support his work, support his art. Like I say, it's amazing what you do with the collectibles, and I
appreciate it.
Very, very cool stuff, and keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
All right, okay, guys. I guess that's it. So yeah, I've been your host, narrator, presenter, whatever you want to call me, OzmanKollects63. Take care, guys. Have a good one, and we will talk more soon.